The best. I'm an entertainer, and you've got to know I can take pain better than your average person. It doesn't shake me as much as your average person.
Right.
But if I do it, and you're there and you watch it, I'll tell you right now, if this lizard was on this table right now and I stuck my arm in its mouth, you would shit a brick.
Absolutely, I would.
It's a wild animal that tries to take your flesh off. It's very exciting
Jason,
to
I
watch.
would have no desire to do that. I admire that you have a fearlessness about you.
Oh, he's an adrenaline junkie.
I hate that word, but
it's true.
You've got to know what you look. I want to compete. I want to be in the game.
Will you ever turn down a dare? Like if I said to you, okay, a tranny's going to come in and blow you right now.
Yeah, no.
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that because you're married. No, yeah. Okay, all right. So when you...
I don't even see how that's funny at all.
Right. But the dragon lizard biting you is funny. I think if a tranny came in and blew you, it would be funny.
Well, if that's the case, maybe talk to my wife, and I'll let it happen.
I mean, listen, I feel you fucked China, the wrestler, as kind of a goof. Like, you wanted to be able to go on the air and say, hey, guess who I fucked? China. You're not attracted to China.
Well, once again, my wife is listening.
Right, but she knows you.
I am. I was. I've never had sex with anybody who had bigger arms than me, and I wanted to fuck somebody that looked like that. I always ask me, any of my friends back in Australia, I always want to have sex with a weightlifter.
How is the radio show going on Sirius? Are you getting any feedback or think catching on? Are you?
I'm the best dude in afternoons. I have the #1 phone calls in the history of satellite radio, Howard.
Is that right?
Yes.
So you are very popular.
I'm the second biggest dude in satellite radio.
And that came about because
Because of my hard work and unbelievable talent.
Well, but listen, it's paid off. You're promoting your new Fuel TV, how many 4-part series?
Yep.
Ellis Mania. Now, what is this? What is that going on?
Ellis Mania is a boxing thing, an organization that I started where it's kind of like a fight league, except it's a comedy fight league. So all my fans are allowed to be involved in it.
Right.
I pick these people, and we fight in ways where people don't get knocked unconscious. The only person that could really be in danger is people like me who are at a professional level of fighting.
Is that what I'm going to see tonight? You getting choked out 4 or 5 times? I will see that.
Yes. No, that's the 4th episode. This one is the...
Is this
musical
the one?
Chair fight, and then I fight an entire band, me versus 4 guys.
Okay, take me through this. Now, what is a musical chair fight?
Musical chair fight is 8 guys and 7 chairs, or 6 chairs, and they walk around when the music stops. They all find a chair. 2 dudes that don't find a chair have to fight for 1 minute. The winner stays in until there is 2 people left and they fight for the title of the musical chair
And when
champion.
you say fight, that's no joke. I mean punching in the face, hitting each other.
But I've picked people because I know enough. I'm not the greatest fighter in the world, but I have been training long enough to know if you don't have any fighting skills and you're under like 180 pounds,
right?
And I've got headgear, mouth guards, and 16-ounce gloves, you can rock somebody, but they're not going to get that hurt. You know, I've got a ref there. If somebody really gets rocked, we're not there. It's not the UFC. If someone's stumbling, I'm like, stop it, get him out.
Yeah, but you, there's something that went on, and I don't know if it's tonight's episode, aside from the musical chair thing. It says in the second round that you guys boxed. I'm talking about you and this guy.
You're talking about Mayhem Miller, who's one of the greater fighters that ever lived.
You said to Mayhem Miller,
I bet you can't knock me out.
I bet you can't knock me out. I'll put up $5,000.
I'll pay you $5,000 if you knock me out. Yeah.
And he punched your ass a million times, and he could not knock you out.
No, I have, because my heritage, I have Fijian blood in me, so I have a massive head and a fat ass and a big dick when I'm not nervous, Robin.
You know,
so if it's not looking good today, you'll know that that is not really how it looks.
I think you misinterpret my curiosity. I wish I was a real man where I could participate.
You are a real man.
No, I'm not.
It's a different taste.
I couldn't participate in a situation where I'm playing musical chairs and then I got to fight a guy.
For the last chair?
That's not me. I can't do that.
But you know, but that's not you. You know your talents.
Pussy.
You're a smart man. You're not a pussy. See, yes, you're a pussy. To me, I can call you a pussy, and you'd be like, hey, maybe he has an angle there.
Yeah, right.
But it's not. You mean you have other things that you're into, other attributes that you have worked on because you know that's what you're talented at. I am very good at punching people in the face and getting punched in the face, and I am trying to make a living. I want to be the biggest dude in radio.
You're hardcore.
I'm full on. I have millions of fans that listen to me, and I'm like, just go for it, everybody.
Would you feel bad?
Howard, you have more respect for your brain. Like,
maybe
you wouldn't take all those punches.
Robin,
I certainly would.
I know that you can get brain damage from being punched in the head. I know that my concussions might make my head wobble when I'm older.
Yes.
But I'll be damned, no offense, Howard, playing chess all day.
I don't play anymore.
I'm so happy.
I'm on my computer
by the
way.
way.
Right, thank you.
You're better than that. You are better than that. Fucking chess.
Go head to head with me. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So you have had a concussion how many times?
I think probably been knocked out maybe, I don't know, like 10.
Now,
like
when
that.
you read about the NFL and all of these guys who are superior athletes, real men, they're all now 40, 50 years old, and some of them have complete Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Some of them can't even walk anymore as a result of having 2 or 3 concussions. Come on, you're not thinking about that at all?
I am thinking about that. And
then you go get knocked out again.
It's this thing
You can't-
that, you know what I mean? It's the same as skateboarding. There was times there when I got older. When I was younger, I was stupid and I did it and I didn't know the danger. When I got to a certain age, I was like, if I do this trick wrong, I'll probably go to hospital. I might get hurt. I might fuck my brain. You know, I've been knocked out before and my eye didn't work for a couple of days. I understand the way it works.
Do you ever think of being a stuntman? Did you ever consider that?
Yeah,
a
definitely.
lot of these guys.
The stuntman and a radio guy were the 2 things that I was looking to do when skateboarding dropped out.
You have fucked other famous women
No, I
besides
haven't.
China. Yes, you have. You've had one other. And why don't you reveal that name to me now? Why won't you?
Because I'm married.
You are
That's just my
fearless.
point.
So what, you married?
Were you married at the time?
No.
All right. So what does that got to do with it?
It's really not
Who
gonna
was
happen.
it? A-list or B-list?
It wasn't anybody. I'm not going to do it.
Is she prettier than China?
Yeah. But that's fucked up. Why are you going to beat her up? Aren't you her friend?
Who, China? I
Yeah.
love China. I'm just asking if the girl was prettier than China. You're the one beating her up saying you're laughing.
Right. No, everybody, I think they're all pretty. I've enjoyed having sex with everybody I fucked.
So you got another famous woman, yet you protect her by not giving
Why
her
not
name.
protect
I
China?
just think it's stupid.
Yeah,
Well,
why-
because that one was on the radio. Well,
What do you mean that was
the
on- you
next
didn't
day
fuck
she
her on
called
the
the
radio?
show and started telling everybody my dick's bigger than Triple H's.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to hide that.
By the way, you do have a big dick. The last time you were here, and I also like this about you, your fearlessness in taking out your penis. I can't do it because I have a very tiny penis.
Yeah, I've heard stories.
It's
You're a
minuscule.
liar.
No,
You just say that so that people can't attack you. Your
No.
penis is a nice size. I've heard chicks say it before.
no. You've never seen it flaccid. In
but they're different sizes when it's flaccid.
I was in bed with my wife last night, and she went to rub my penis, and she goes, "Ooh, what is this? Your penis feels red." I go, "That's my balls."
Oh.
Because
your penis
she
was hidden in the balls.
It was hidden back there. She had to drag it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
George, did you know that happened to me?
Oh, George is here.
George thinks that's
How
funny.
you doing,
How are
mate?
you?
What's up, boys? Yeah, man. Love Fred.
Well, anyway.
I do want to say one thing before we get into manipulating my penis.
George, you want to see Jason's penis?
Might be interesting, yes.
Yeah, you
I have
like
a
that.
foreskin.
You've intrigued us.
Yes, I'm the king of all pouches. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I did not know
The king
that.
of all what?
Pouches.
Yeah. This guy, last time we were here, I didn't think you'd go through with it. I didn't think you'd win, but you did both.
I'm the champion.
You're a champion. The last time Jason was here, he challenged Sal to see how many M&Ms they could shove in their foreskin.
Oh, my goodness.
Jason beat Sal by, I would say, how many?
Double.
You doubled the
50.
amount.
50, George.
50?
Yeah,
Your
50
foreskin
M&Ms.
is like a saddlebag.
Do I remember that? Absolutely not.
You don't remember when I put my penis up against the glass?
No.
I saw you look at it.
She loves you, and she loved it.
I love you, Robin.
That's right.
Well, it's mutual.
Do you know that's how?
we could have been something.
Do you know that's how George and Brad met? They were at a pouch stuffing competition.
Really?
Yeah, they were.
No,
The gay community do that?
No, that's not true.
That's another job I could do.
I got to tell you, it was impressive, the amount of M&Ms you could put in your pouch.
Thank you,
Is there
Alex.
any, I mean, if I dared you to kiss George right now, would you kiss him?
You're
no.
married.
No, I wouldn't.
You're both
Because
married.
what, you don't, but you kind of dabble in some gay stuff.
I'm
Yeah, I
married
don't mind
too.
if it's really funny. I mean, if he sets
You don't
me
think
on,
it'd be funny?
If I set him on fire and piss on him, maybe I would do that.
You don't think it's
I didn't
funny?
I didn't mean that. I'm just saying, making out with a dude. How the fuck is that funny? You go, oh,
I'd laugh if you two
yeah,
did.
but it's mean to gay people. It's like,
No,
oh,
it's
look how
not.
nasty I am. I'm making out with a dude.
I don't think it's mean at all.
George, do you think it's nasty if I make out with you?
I'm very tempted, but you're
can't
a very
make out with me
good-looking
because
guy.
I listen to this
But
show.
it's gotta be
Your
mutual.
husband will cut your dick off if you make out with
Show
him.
him your cocks, and then you'll see. He'll get worked up.
Yeah, I'll show you my cock later.
Go ahead.
All right now.
Or later.
Well, maybe later.
Yeah,
That's all.
I'd prefer to
What,
just pull it out
off
one
the
time
air?
if that's okay with you.
So what are you doing? Are you challenging Sal again today?
Yeah, I want-
This
it's the
is
only
in
way I
honor
get
of
on
your,
here.
this is your no. This is in honor of your new
Ellis Mania on Fuel TV.
And is your
10 p.m.
music actually taking off as well?
I started a new band, Death Death Die.
And are you
that-
on the charts somewhere?
Yes, I'm the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles in the metal charts on iTunes. I have the number 1 metal album in North America.
Is that really true?
Yes.
You're not bullshitting.
No, I
You have
flew
the
to
number.
Vancouver the other day because it went to top. It was not 1.
Let me hear some of
1
those.
to 5. So I
I
went
think
to,
you're putting me on.
I'm not putting you on.
You are number one on iTunes. What does that mean, number one on
Nothing.
iTunes?
I could give a shit.
Does that mean you've sold 1 million records?
No.
Oh,
It means,
what does it mean?
Nothing.
It means nothing. It means you're not making any money.
I don't do it for money.
You don't do your music for money? What do you do
No.
it for? Charity?
Glory.
Who gets the royalties from
I don't
your
know, the
music?
drummer.
Let me hear some of this. This is Jason Ellis and his band.
Which one is it?
Let me see. I got the single, Death, Death, Die.
Yes.
And
I wrote that.
And you're saying that this is number one.
I am saying it's number one. You might want to check it out on iTunes on the...
I'm impressed.
Thank you. How soon?
All right, let me see here. Why can't I find this, guys? Where is Jason's song? Death, Death, Die, guys.
Cinderella story.
Oh, I see. GP2 in green. All right, here we go.
This is not a love song, I think. This is the murder song. It's about
Murder song.
me being molested.
You were molested as a child, right?
Yeah.
By your grandfather.
I'm not sure. I don't know who it was. I thought it was my dad, but there's a whole drama.
All right, I'll get into that in a minute.
I was young and happy, about the age of 5.
That's you singing?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, House.
You got a good voice.
I can do a lot of stuff.
You're a talented guy.
I think I could be like one of the greatest singers in the world. It's just I don't really care. I want to. You do. I've heard you. Maybe not.
Let's go to Dylan. Dylan, hi. Then we'll get into why you think you were molested by your father. Dylan, go ahead.
Hey now.
Hey now.
I love being on the show.
What is that, Dylan?
I want to say I love George, and I also want to say, Jason, I never knew about you until you came on Howard, about a year or two ago,
yeah.
and ever since then, I never changed my Sirius channel from Howard Stern. I've had Sirius for 6 years. I never changed from Howard 100 to 101, and unless I'm listening to you, Jason, I think you're hilarious, you're funny, you're witty, dynamic, and
Well, you have
I
a
think
fan.
you're a great asset.
I have lots of fans.
All right, very good. I'm glad
trying to
hear
tell
you're
you,
doing
man,
it.
and I owe it all to you.
Well, good. I'm glad.
To you.
Let's go to Larry. Larry, hi.
Hey now, Howard. How's it going?
Good.
Hey, listen, man, I don't know why every once in a while, every few months, you got to torture us with this idiot. I mean, this guy is not funny. He's not talented. He just punished us with his freaking music. Holy smokes. Don't you have anything better for us to listen to?
Well, I happen to enjoy Jason.
Really? What about him?
Well, I think he leads an interesting life. He's got interesting things that he's up to. He comes.
Motherfucker. Huh?
Well, come on. The guy is a top.
Who do you usually listen to in the afternoon, sir, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I continue to listen to Howard, and actually I go to 101.
Oh, you listen to the replay. Fair
he
enough.
listens to a replay.
Yeah,
Okay,
fair
all
enough.
right. Let's go to Mark. Mark, go ahead.
Morning, Howard. How you doing?
All right.
Ditto what Larry said. This Jason Ellis is just beyond belief. And whenever he's on a show, he seems to always talk about how much better he is than you.
Well,
How the fuck did I say it was better?
He never said that once. I don't know. You
know what?
seem
A lot of people ask me because it's, like I got the fucking phone call thing, and yeah, I always toot my own horn because that's how you get good at shit. You believe in yourself, and then you
Sure.
make it happen.
Nothing wrong
so there's
with you
always this
believing
thing,
in
Howard
yourself.
Stern. I don't want anything from you. I don't want to fucking take over anything from you. The only person in radio that I don't want anything to do with when it comes to I'm better, blah blah blah, is you.
Right.
You changed the game so that I can have a job. All I do is talk shit about people, and whatever is in my mind
Listen.
flies out of my mouth, and I get paid for
You
it.
can't even take it personally because you're controversial. Some people like you, some people
Yeah.
hate you. You
No, it
gotta
happens.
you got to live with it. That's all. You've
I
got
do.
your fans.
I do.
Don't get it. I see it affects you though. It's funny. It does get to you when somebody's critical of you, right?
I just don't want. It's a weird. I think it's coming from somebody else. Because I know if you listen to the show, you'll know.
Listen.
I'm positive that I'm fucking good at it.
Of course
I'm
you do.
not worried
Listen,
about
you know I
anything
can
else.
only stuff one M&M in my cock.
Because you don't have the foreskin.
That's right. So you got
You
me.
just balance it on the hole.
That's right. Now, what is this with your father and your grandfather? This is what I understand, okay, Jason?
Yeah.
Because I think this is pretty interesting. You have some sort of memory of being molested as a child.
Yeah.
You know you were molested.
Yeah.
You were 5 years old.
I took a bunch of drugs when I was 17. I had an imaginary friend, and I started telling my imaginary friend to my girlfriend who was watching, and then she told my parents, and they said that they thought that he forgot about it, and then I remembered everything.
What was the drug you were on that actually
Well, I took acid and speed, and then I took some other pills that had speed in it or something.
Do you think it could have been the drug that made you hallucinate? Because I know I've taken acid.
Well, that's what I would have thought, until my mum said I thought he forgot about it. And then
Yeah,
I
he had it
dove,
verified.
and then I dove into it a little